guys, truly, like actions aligning with words. Like you may talk to somebody and they might sound all great, but take shit slow. Watch how they show up for you and continue to show up for you. This is where I feel like Love is Blind. I love it for so many reasons because, yes, I'm all about emotional connection, but I don't love it because when they leave the freaking pods and you get into real life and they get into their phones and they get with their friends, they go to the freaking places that they want to go to. Where is Chris going? The strip clubs. I'm like, ew, that speaks volumes as to what your priorities are and what you're all about. And like, no, are you fucking kidding me? I've been married happily with my person for 18 years. And do you think Will goes to any freaking strip clubs and all this shit? Like, first of all, the way that he like honors women and like loves women, and he loves his mom. And like, I want to know what fucking Chris thinks about his mom and women overall. Because the way that he spoke to Jess and talking to her like a freaking, like just objectifying like her body and being like, oh, you don't work out. Like, you're not good enough for me. Fuck off, Chris. I hope that women are seeing this and they're like, what a freaking prick. Make sure to never date him. I truly hope you're not like, ooh, he's available. Because I would be like, what are you doing? On top of that, he then is trying to hit on Bree. And, you know, Bree is dating Connor or engaged to Connor, right? And he is now doesn't give a shit, doesn't respect anybody or anything. He's pretending to be a friend to Connor, but he's really a snake because then behind, you know, Connor, he's going and talking to Bree and saying, hey, Connor is submissive and, you know, you need a man. And, you know, basically making fun of also that Connor is like a blue collar worker. And he's like, wow, you're going to bring this guy to your dad. And just messing with Bree and trying to get in her head and make it seem as if Connor's not good enough. And it's like she's settling for him. And he's asking her about her sex life. And what's shocking, okay, what is shocking is not that, you know, Chris, the snake, nasty ass. I can't even imagine, like, he's probably like a tiny penis and probably like is not good in bed at all whatsoever. And it's just gross. I can't stand this guy. But what's obviously the worst is that Bree sits there and talks to him and continues to even entertain what this snake is saying. And for that reason, you guys, it's like a bye-bye time for Bree and Connor. Like, I don't see them at all, like, making it for Bree, because Bree is sitting there actually listening to this bullshit. And I feel like she's listening to it because there are some insecurities that she may have about Connor. She may very well think, oh my God, am I settling? Is he not good enough for like my dad or whatever? And so like, this is where I'm like, oh my gosh, I cannot with Bree sitting there and actually entertaining this bullshit from the snake, Chris. Chris doesn't have any respect for anybody. Chris is never going to want to marry anybody but himself. Like, he can fuck off.